Show that the points P, Q, and R are collinear if the vector PO added to the vector OQ equals the vector QO added to the vector OR. Let us begin. So here, what we'll do, we will first consider 3 points P, Q, and R. So let's say we have the point P, we have the point Q, and we have the point R. First, we'll assume that they are not collinear. Collinear means if we draw a line, all the 3 points should lie on that line. And what we'll do, we'll consider another point O. Now, we have here PO vector, so we'll join point P and point O with a vector running from P to O. Then we have the vector OQ vector, so we'll join point O and point Q with a vector going from O towards Q. Now, since we are taking the sum of the two vectors, PO vector and OQ vector, we can find out the resultant vector by joining the initial point of P or of the vector PO and the terminal point of vector OQ with the help of a straight line going from P towards Q. So this is going to be PQ vector, that is going to be the resultant of the sum PO vector plus OQ vector from the triangle law of addition, vector addition. PO vector added to OQ vector, that will be equals to PQ vector. Let's label this as number 1. Next we come to the right hand side. So this time we have QO vector. So QO vector will be the vector going from the point Q, that will be the starting point or the initial point, and move towards the terminal point, that means O. So QO vector, this is added to OR vector. So we're going to join O and point R with the help of a straight line with the vector going from O towards R. Now we have QO vector added to OR vector, so that is going to give us the sum or the resultant vector QR from the triangle law of vector addition. So we have QO vector added to OR vector, so that will be equals to QR vector. So that's number 2. Now, since the left hand side equals to right hand side, we can say that PQ vector will be equals to QR vector. Now, this could mean two things. Whenever we have PQ vector equals to QR vector, it could mean that PQ vector is parallel to QR vector because they are equal in magnitude, or they are collinear. They are collinear to each other. Now, because Q is a common point, since Q is a common point, we can say that now since Q is a common point, we can say that the points P, Q, R are collinear. Points P, point Q, and R are collinear in nature. Hence proved.